Now, you, I don't want to go too far into your personal life, but
Why not? Everybody else does.
You've been married 3 times?
Well, yeah. I'm
on the way to 4.
Are you on your way to your 4?
I'm married. We have a 2-year-old kid. We're married. I'm more married. I act more married. I'm to this woman than I have been to.
But besides
else.
the legal crap, you're basically married.
I'm married.
Yeah. But so, after 3 marriages, I'm thinking, man, I'm worn out. I can't do this anymore. The legal fees, everything. I just screw marriages, I would think.
Well, you think that. When I was a kid, I always thought, like, back then there was, like, Richard Burton and Liz Taylor who got married, like, 5-6 times.
Jesus.
And 2 of them or 3 of them to each other.
Yeah.
That baffles me. Why would you marry someone who already threw you out the first time? Why would you marry someone or that you discarded the first time? What? They're going to get better the second time?
Or like
around?
they cheated on you or whatever.
It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. But anyway, I think the thing is, at the time, I didn't think I was going to be that guy, with the 4 wives. I never thought that.
Well, I think when you go one by one, I mean, you don't. And when you're starting at the top of the chart, you don't think, well, this one's going to fail and the next 2 are going to fail.
Well, did you have the problem with women that just wanted you because of who you were?
No, well, maybe the last one, but I gotta be, I've been very honest about it. I was a bad husband.
You like cheating?
Yeah.
Well, you're a rock star. You got groupies left and right. I don't know how you could not. To be honest with you,
it's hard. But even before, it's a mindset. It's like being clean. I've been clean 20.
I was just going to ask you how long.
21 years. 21 years.
That's great, man.
And it's just the same thing. You just have to make the point that this is where I want to be. This is where I don't want to be, and I have to make the decision to be there. And I've had no problems. This is the only woman. Almost 6 years that I've never been unfaithful to.
So you're thinking this is going to be it. This is the one,
I hope
right?
so, until she kicks me out.
Yeah.
Well, the divorce is her idea?
Well, yeah. I mean, I bought her a ring. I got down on my knees, the whole thing. She said yes, and she's just like, well, let's get married next year. And I'm like, okay. And then she got pregnant. She's like, let's get married when I.
Is that where like Buy You a New Life came from?
Back.
Trying to get the wives back, like Buy You a New Life? Are you trying to get a wife back right there?
No, that was just coming to terms with different things that had happened, and just trying to, I think trying to make terms with myself more than anybody else.
Did you get prenups with these women?
No.
No, so they tried to take you for. I'm hoping not everything.
They didn't have to try to take me. I gave them everything.
Yeah.
Thinking that if you give someone more than what they legally deserve, that they'll respect you and they'll back off and they'll say, okay, you're a good guy.
And did that happen?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Try it sometime. Try to give somebody more money than what they deserve. They don't respect it.
Right. Did it ever get to the point where you just wanted to take one out to the woods and just,
Not necessarily
kill,
say, but beat within an inch.
Never. Like I'd admit that on.
Yeah. At what point does it turn to an episode of First 48?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
because I got to be honest, losing 300, or I guess you spent $300,000 for a wedding. I don't know how. I don't know. Listen, no way. No way would I even if I had the money. I don't know if I could do that. I was talking to a buddy about it earlier.
Yeah, but you don't know until
you get married, right?
Well, no, you don't know until you get there where you're at in your life, and
what did the $350
about
go
other
to?
Things, and you think, okay, well, I'm going to give this person this because I feel guilty about this, or more to the point, you really don't care.
Yeah. Well, what does the $350 go to? I mean, just flowers and.
Dude, man, I don't know.
Well, did you have a band perform?
Yeah.
I mean, because I would think
was it Everclear?
No.
I would think
you get paid to do this?
Not much.
Well, now we know why, right?
But poor guy Marcus only right now is part time, and poor guy only gets like 12 hours a week.
Okay,
It's minimal.
That's
why the jokes are so bad.
There you go. There's a reason for that.
The Everclear thing would have probably cut the price down.
No, but I would think that you've got rock star friends that would do it for you.
Yeah, you know who Pink Martini is?
Yeah,
Pink Martini.
That's who played our wedding.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Because I can't see like a DJ. Put your hands in the air, Everclear. I can't.
Actually, my 2-year-old would dig that.
Really?
Yeah. You know that old song, "Come On Ride the Train"?
Come on, ride the train.
Yeah, that's her favorite song. Yeah,
Really?
Totally. She's in the back seat just going.
dropping the arm.
You should do an Everclear cover of that.
Dude, I'm thinking about it.
That'd be a really sick idea.
It's actually a pretty good song. It's pretty.
Because I could see you guys turn that into something like a major
doing
hit.
that riff.
Or like that could be on a soundtrack to a movie or something.
I don't know any girl's named Tamika.
It doesn't matter. You can lie about it.
Yeah.
But I can't lie about
50 Cent's made a living off of lying about it. You can, too.
That's true, man.
I've been shot 100 times. Really? and you walk perfectly fine, I guess.
You'd think you'd have a hitch in your giddy.
Yeah, you'd think. So, your music, and I was talking about this yesterday, is showing up on a lot of soundtracks for movies. And I know that we were talking about the record label owns everything and just screws the person who really deserves the cash out of the money. Do you get anything when your songs show up on a movie soundtrack or on a TV show? Because I seem to hear your music all over the place.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to negotiate with us. It depends on who owns the publishing. It's not really the record label. The record label owns the master, the actual recorded master.
Right.
And they own that for perpetuity, which is life, basically. But
you don't like that, do you?
I don't own
a
lot of my publishing of the old stuff. I went through a bankruptcy, and I lost a lot of that.
Yeah, which is, I remember reading that. I was working at Z100 at the time, and I was on the toilet. I'll never forget it. And it says
appropriate place.
Yeah, and it says Art files for bankruptcy. And I mean, how does that happen? Because you guys.
Well, first of all, why is it in the paper?
I was reading like some news prep for radio.
It was in the Oregonian.
Oh, was it?
I'm driving. I got home from a trip, and I'm looking in the paper, and I'm like, oh man, really? It's gotta be in the paper? That's just cold. Why you got to do that?
Well, I think the thing is there's so few people who are considered a celebrity who live in Portland.
Yeah, so you're like one of the, I mean, really, besides some of the Blazers, one of the biggest.
It's, Scott Thomason doing the helicopter, or Jeff Gianola exposed himself at the Rose Garden. It's you.
Yeah, but don't put me in those. don't put me with Scott Thomason. Man, we'll get into it for that. He was creepy.
No, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. I heard he got a divorce because he was gay. He cheated on his wife. What I heard is
he liked the little boys. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard he bought back all those car dealerships and is back in business over there.
Because I remember on McLaughlin, was it McLaughlin? Gladstone,
getting down towards Milwaukee.
Everything was Scott Thompson. Everything, and I remember his stupid commercials and that goofy little.
Acropolis.
Yeah. Except for the greatest strip club in town. He looked like a skinny version of the PC guy.
Oh, he does.
Scott
commercial.
Skinnier, older.
Yeah.
Creepier.
He's
creepy, man.
Did you ever you met the guy?
I met him once, like somewhere. What
about Ramblin' Rod? Did you ever meet that guy?
No, I never met Ramblin' Rod. That's a little before my time.
Talk about a guy that
I met Carpet Carl.
You what?
Carpet Carl.
Carpet Carl.
Yeah, you never saw Carpet Carl?
That's what you should go by on the radio, Carl. Change your name to Standard Ass to Carpet Carl.
Or Hot Carl.
That's what he used to go by.
Oh, really?
It just made, every time I heard him say it, I thought he was calling himself attractive, and I was like, that sucks. I mean, I know what it is, but a lot of guys might not. A lot of girls might not know.
Do you? Did you ever meet Tom Peterson?
Never.
See, these are the real stars.
I'm Tom Peterson, and
Glorious too. Good God, we remember all the old crap.
Yeah, I mean, we're originally from Portland, so back in the day, those were our commercials that we watched all the time.
What part of Portland did you guys grow up in?
Northeast originally, and then out of Portland, Lake Oswego.
I was in Milwaukee the whole time.
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
I grew up on the northeast side of the state, long ways away.
Oh, okay.
So whereabouts? I mean, whereabouts do you live?
Even further east, Enterprise.
Obviously, I don't want the address and the coordinates and all that, but do you live in a really nice part of town in Portland?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, I'm living in a part of town that's kind of like it's suburbia. It's hardcore suburbia. It's not Lake Oswego. It's out toward. It's not Beaverton. It's in Portland. I have to live in Portland because of my teenage daughter, who's actually going to turn 18 in June.
Tigard or Tualatin?
No, yeah, but is that considered Portland though?
Yeah, they're all. I mean, they're all kind of a mole on the ass of Portland.
It's not. It's closer to Forest Heights. It's over there, but it's totally what they call McMansionville. And I just rent a house over there because
rent really?
Yeah, because I this is just a bad time to buy.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a bad time to buy. And I'm gonna wait till the market bottoms out. And plus, I promised my wife when she moved here, she's like, "I love you, I love Anna, I want to be a part of your life, but promise me when she goes to college, can we move somewhere warm?"
Right.
And I'm like, because she's from Arizona, and I'm like, done.
It's got to be so cool to have a dad who's a rock star, and you're like a 17-year-old girl. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, but what's cool about going to school, and you know how girls have pictures of guys in bands in
it's
their
not
locker?
Cool to have your dad on the locker.
Yeah, but what? Like 3 lockers down, this girl opens up her locker, and there's a picture of me in it, and she's like, I hate that girl.
Oh, God.
We're in studio with Art from Everclear. We have to take a break, but don't forget, the Everclear show is tonight at the Wow Hall. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 7:30. $20 the day of the show. And coming up next, are you? You think you're down for singing a song?
I'll sing a song.
Oh, sick.
Attaboy.
Dude, I gotta say, I've been a huge fan of the band for so long that this is really a big moment for me. Cool. This is a big moment. We'll take a break. It's coming up next.
You're listening to The Donkey Show. 1-888-556-9156.
Donkey Show.
You're listening to The Donkey Show.
Welcome back to The Donkey Show. In studio, Art from Everclear. Everclear is going to be performing tonight at the Wow Hall. Doors open at 7 p.m. The show begins at 7:30, and I believe it's sold out, from what I hear.
Yeah, that's what the promoter told me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. The Wow Hall, not that big, and your group is big.
A lot bigger than Wow.
I'm sorry.
You're just a lot bigger band than the Wow Hall normally has, so it's probably...
just like we're talking about Greg.
Yeah, not as big as Greg if you've seen him with his pants off.
I want to know...
Did he really take a picture of himself?
He did.
More than one.
Hey, show him the photos real fast.
Okay.
No.
He's like, I want to see that.
Yeah, you're going to be doing the show with visions
I don't need
of
to,
Greg
because I'll
with
be
his
watching
pants
him
off.
play basketball and I'll go.
I can't even imagine.
And you'll wonder how it's not blocking shots, trust me.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know, you guys, like I told you before we had the interview, or before the interview started, the last time I saw Everclear was at Big Stink. I mean, Jesus.
Which one was that? Where was that?
I saw you at a couple of Big Stinks. At least I might have been a couple. I've seen you quite a few times in Portland.
Played 4.
It was the one where you had like lederhosen on.
I never had lederhosen.
Or what was it? The yodel outfit.
That's lederhosen.
Yeah.
I never had
the whole band had lederhosen on.
I did not have we did not have lederhosen.
Well, what the hell was it? The suspenders and the...
I didn't have suspenders on. What we had was, get it straight now. It was a cowboy hat. It's a cowboy hat, white short sleeve shirt, skinny black tie, black shorts.
There were suspenders though.
So, no, they were sock suspenders.
Oh, okay.
Sock suspenders, and then high top. You
climbed.
I had no idea why we wore those clothes.
It looked awesome because when you guys, that was
horrible.
No, it didn't. You're out of your mind if you think it looked horrible. That was the coolest. Like I said, I've seen you guys quite a few times, and that was the best Everclear show that I saw because your energy. You had your daughter on and your wife on the side of the stage, and your energy was so high that you actually climbed half of the light fixture,
the scaffolding.
Yeah, he climbed it. I'm like, he's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. And I was worried. I wasn't sure if you were drunk. I didn't know.
I'm drunk. I haven't drank in 20 years.
I know.
No, I was just
having
get
fun.
all hopped up on.
It was awesome. It was a really good show.
The kids. It was fun.
And that show. I mean, I don't want to say it was sold out because it was at the Portland Meadows. But
was that the one at Portland Meadows?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might have been the last time they played there, or the Big Stink was there because they got shut it down.
It was only there one time.
Huh?
It was only there one time.
Rockfest might have been the ones that I was at a lot.
I think Rockfest was there. But Big Stink was only there one time, and originally we weren't going to play that one.
Yeah.
But Hole canceled.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? Hole canceled like 4 or 5 shows, and all these PDs called me direct and just said, will you please do this?
Was that Mark Hamilton?
Huh?
Mark Hamilton up in Portland?
Hamilton called me. Hammy called me. And I don't think that's going to work, dude, but you can try.
Marcus is trying to balance
I was trying to engineer.
You got to see this online.
Look at that.
You got to see this online at donkshow.com. Marcus is trying to balance the microphone that Art's about to sing into with the stapler.
I did. Not trying to. Did balance the mic with the stapler.
Actually, it was a pretty good little Bill Nye.
All right, actually
if it falls in the middle of the song, you're to blame.
Just hold on to it, Marcus.
I will.
What are you gonna play for us, Art?
You want to hear Father of Mine?
Yeah, Father of Mine, that'll work.
Can you hear the guitar okay?
Yeah. Everclear in studio.
Father of mine, tell me where have you been? Just close my eyes, my whole world disappeared. Father of mine, take me back to the day, yeah, when I was still your golden boy, back before you went away. I remember blue skies walking the block. Loved it when you held me high. Loved to hear you talk. Take me to the movies. Take me to the beach. Take me to a place inside so hard to reach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Father of mine, tell me where did you go? Had the world inside your hand, did not seem to know. Father of mine, tell me, what do you see when you look back at your wasted life and you don't see me? I was 10 years old, doing all that I could. Wasn't easy for me to be a scared white boy in a black neighborhood. Sometimes you send me a birthday card, $5 bill. Never understood you then, guess I never will. Daddy gave me a name. Daddy gave me a name. Then he walked away. Daddy gave me a name. Then he walked away. Daddy gave me a name. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was awesome.
Real claps, real claps.
Real claps, man. You were.
Wow, we got real claps.
Can you do another one? That was so awesome. Do you write all your songs on acoustic guitar? Is that what you said?
No, not necessarily. Actually, lately I've been writing on electric guitar.
Really?
This next album's going to be pretty kicky.
When does the next album come out?
Oh, well, we got to make it first.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is all the same old guys?
Next week, yeah.
That's great.
The boys are up for a couple of weeks. We're going to I got a studio laid out in my basement. And
That's rad.
we're just doing it. Yeah?
Dude, I got to hear one more. Can you do one?
Sure, what do you want to hear?
Surprises. Do something everyone knows that everyone loves, which is pretty much all your records. Just do something amazing. I don't know.
Do something amazing.
We're not real picky when it comes to your
that first date, right?
Make it happen.
Just surprise me.
Just touch us.
Yeah.
I'm still living with your ghost. I'm lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I don't wanna be your downtime. I don't wanna be your stupid game. With my big black boots and an old suitcase, do believe I'll find myself a new place. I don't wanna be the bad guy. I don't wanna do your sleep walk dance anymore. I just wanna see some palm trees go away, try to shake your disease. Yes, we can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We could live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. There you go. You get the Reader's Digest version.
I love it.
There you go.
Tonight, Everclear will be live at the Wow Hall.
And you put the fake claps in there, too.
Dude,
Yeah,
we gotta beef it up.
Real one. Oh, we're not going to do that now?
I already did once, but I'll do it again. It was worth it.
Epic fail.
On us, not you. On us. Epic fail on us. Art, dude, honestly, I love you, man. Thanks for coming on the show. You're really a lot of fun. You know, for being as big as he is, he's pretty humble, it seems like.
Yeah, you should come in with a cape next time and a little crown.
cape?
And a wand.
And just demand things
Order
from people in the
stuff.
hall who don't even know who you are.
Cool.
Next time, tell our receptionist you want a bunch of M&Ms, but only the brown ones, and see if she'll go get it.
The brown ones. I want the green ones.
Well, there you go.
The ones that David Lee Roth doesn't want.
When you guys went on tour, did you ask for crazy things just to see if they'd pull it off?
Yeah, you know, early on.
Get the mic right up to his mouth.
This is a good story. Back in the day when we were really getting big, and we would ask for stuff. And it's funny because early on you ask for stuff and they won't even give you like food, right?
Right.
But then you start getting bigger and you ask for socks. They give you socks. You ask for cigarettes. They give you cigarettes. You start asking for whiskey. They give you whiskey.
Really?
Yeah. So one writer, we went all out. We're asking for all this crazy crap.
Yeah.
But the one thing at the bottom of it that I asked for was a dog that liked peanut butter. and a 5-gallon drum of peanut butter.
And they're like, Art's into some weird
usually
stuff.
Didn't get that. It got crossed off. And it's funny. Last show of the tour, this woman comes in and goes, I took care of the rider. You got everything? I go, yeah. What about the peanut butter? She goes, 5-gallon drum of peanut butter right there. And I'm like, wow. And I go, what about the dog? She goes, she whistles. She goes, whistles. This little dog comes leaping in the room.
Yeah.
And that's it. She goes, make sure she's okay when you give her back. Clean her up. I go, what?
She thought
goes,
you were going to get nuts.
well, that was the idea.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
They got peanuts.
That is classic.
We got our dog that liked peanut butter at the last show.
She quit doing that job the very next day, I'm sure. Art from Everclear in studio, thanks so much for coming on the show, man. We'll see you tonight. We got to take a break. We got a lot coming up, including Mastodon tickets. Hang on.
The Donkey Show.